How to distinguish minus versus negative signs in algebra integers. Have you ever found yourself confused about the difference between a minus sign and a negative sign in algebra? You are not alone. Understanding these two concepts is essential for mastering operations with integers. Let's break it down in a simple way. First, let's talk about the minus sign. This sign is used when we are performing subtraction. It operates between two numbers. For example, in the expression 7 minus 3, the minus sign shows that we are taking 3 away from 7. You can easily spot a minus sign because it appears between two numbers or expressions. Now let's move on to the negative sign. This sign indicates that a number is less than 0. It is attached directly to a single number. For instance, when you see -4, it tells you that for units are to the left of 0 on the number line. You can identify a negative sign because it appears right in front of a number without another number before it. So, how can you tell them apart when you see them in practice? If the sign is between two numbers, like 8 minus 5, it is a minus sign indicating subtraction. If the sign is directly in front of one number, like -5, it is a negative sign showing that the number's value is less than 0. Sometimes, you may come across two minus signs together, such as in 6 minus -3. In this case, the first minus is for subtraction, while the second minus indicates that the number is negative. When you have two minus signs together, it means you are subtracting a negative number, which is the same as adding a positive number. There is also an interesting connection in algebra. Subtraction can be thought of as adding the additive inverse of a number. For example, a minus b is the same as a plus negative. This is why the same symbol is used for both operations. Understanding this relationship can help you simplify expressions and solve equations more easily. Visualizing these concepts on a number line can also be helpful. Negative numbers are located to the left of 0, while positive numbers are to the right. When you subtract a positive number, you move left on the number line. However, when you subtract a negative number, you move right because subtracting a negative is like adding a positive. By keeping in mind that the minus sign is an operation between two numbers and the negative sign is part of a single number's identity, you can confidently distinguish between them when working with integers in algebra. This understanding will clarify expressions and support a solid foundation in operations with integers.